Okay, so good morning, and I'm gonna be doing a little yoga routine with you, and hopefully you can see me okay. So I'm going to start. Actually, it's still kind of higher than I would have hoped. Bring it down. There's no previewing this stuff since it's all live. So we're gonna start on the mat. So again, I'm just gonna start by sinking back into child pose. So just relax, sink back, stretch out, deep breath in and out. And then come up into all fours, and we're going to do a simple cat-cow move. So again, you're going to breathe in, head up, tailbone up, look up, round arch, empty it out, breathe out, and we'll do a couple more of those, a couple more times. Deep breath in, scoop up, fill up, look up, round out, arch out, empty it out, breathe out, round that spine, head drop, tailbone drop, two more times. Deep breath in, scoop and fill up, arch and round out, breathe out, empty it out. One or two more. Breathe in, look up, exhale out, round out, empty it out. One last time. Breathing in, scoop and fill those lungs up. Arch out, round out, breathe out. Okay, keeping the hands shoulder width apart, shins hip width apart. We're going to breathe in center. And then breathe out, look towards the back, just behind you, but keep the hands where they are, and then back to center, breathing in, and then to the other side, squeeze out through that side oblique, look out behind you. A couple more sets, breathe in, exhale out, breathe in center, exhale, look out. Okay, and then we're gonna just take it to some some extension. So opposite arm, opposite leg, and I guess it's called bird dog. So we're just reaching out. So opposite arm, opposite leg, lengthening through that spine. Then rest, and then try the other side. Opposite arm, opposite leg, lengthen, balance, reach and hold. Just holding for a few seconds to really feel that strengthening through arms and legs, and lengthening through the back. A couple more times. Breathe out, extend out, balance out, reach out. Relax down, other side, extend long, balance, lengthen, reach. Let's do one more time each side. Opposite arm, opposite leg, again, balance, lengthen, reach, hold. And relax. Final time, extending, lengthening, balancing, grounding, reaching, and rest. Okay, so this is a little challenge, a little different. We're going to do the same move, but out to the side. So leg out to the side. If you want to extend the leg long, you can. I just don't really have room here. And then rest. You can do the bent knee. Works the hips here. So just balancing, opposite arm, opposite leg to the sides though. So a little different. Again, breathe out. Actually, it's a little harder than bird dog. And then rest. Again, other side. Breathe out, open wide through the side. Stretch out. Let's do two more times. Breathe out to the sides. Lengthen, open, reach. Relax, other side. Breathe out, lift that leg, open that arm. One more set. Extend side, reach out, relax. Last one. Breathe out, lengthen and open, reach and lift. Okay, relax down. Let's take a little break. Child pose again. Rest the hands out. Deep breath in and out. Breathe into that lower back. And we'll come back up. Okay, so let's do scooping cat. Breathe in, and you're going to scoop up, and then round, arch, sink back. Scoop along the ground, lengthen it out. Round, arch, sink back. Two more times. Round and lengthen. Round and arch. Breathe in and up. And sink back again, child pose, relax. Okay, this time we're going to scoop along the ground, lengthen, come all the way out into a cobra. So again, hands grounding, spine lengthening. We're going to come next into downward dog. So I'm just going to sink back with the heels, lengthen through the spine, stretch out those palms, lengthen it out, walk the dog a little, pedal the feet. You can do the same thing with the hands if you like. Deep breath in and out. Lengthen it back, sink back. And then just take a little break and back into child pose and just rest. Let's see if I can bring this up a little higher. Maybe or maybe not. Hopefully that's a bit better. Okay. So for the next couple exercises, we're just going to actually do a cat twist. So what you're going to do is reach one hand up, slide that arm through all the way down, head and shoulder just gently resting down, reach out, look out. And if you want, you can add that opposite leg out on the same side, roll it back gently, sink it back into upper back, shoulders. Take your time with this, breathe in and out. And just to slowly come back up. And we'll do the same stretch, other side. So again, I'm going to reach up just a bit, and then going to slide that hand through, head and shoulders comes down, look out, reach out, and again, leg can come out too. So it's opposite leg on the same side as the arm, and just roll it back slowly and gently. And just be gentle on the head and neck. Slowly bring that leg in, arm up. Okay, and we're going back into the cat position. Okay, so we're going to do one more downward dog. So one more time, into the feet, sink and lengthen back. Let's take one leg up for a three-legged dog, and just lift and lengthen here, opening through the hip, lengthening that leg, sinking the other heel down, deep breath in and out. Return down, try the other side, lift it up, open that hip up, lengthen it, sink the other heel, deep breathing, stretch it out. Come back down and return to the ground. Okay, so we're going to come into sitting for a few minutes. So we're going to do a few sitting stretches. So let's start actually in easy pose. So just legs crossed comfortably in the front and just relaxing arms at the side. We're going to do some circling around. So you're going to slide out, lengthen back, open to the side, round forward, moving to the edges, breathing in and out. Let's do 2 more sets, just the same. Take your time, circle around, breathe in and out. 1 more circle. Nice and slow, nice and big, nice and deep. Use the hands to help you. We're going to stop here and travel the other way. Same thing. Circle the other way. Fold forward, slide side, round back. Breathe in and out. 2 more big circles around. Take your time moving through it, stretching it out, breathing in and out. 1 more circle. Lengthen it out. Okay, and then come back tall. And we're going to bring one hand up and over to the opposite knee. So just place the hand on top of the knee. The other hand just behind the back. And we're going to lengthen our spine. Open through chest, back, shoulders. Deep breath in and out. Lengthen and look out. Squeeze out those abs, lengthen that spine, open that chest, round through lower body, lengthen through upper body. Slowly return to center. And let's try the same thing on the side, but we're going to switch legs first. So opposite leg comes across, opposite hand behind, opposite hand up and over to opposite knee. And again, just another simple twist. Lengthen spine, open through chest, back, shoulders. Deep breath in and out, lengthen and look out. Another breath or 2, opening wide. Stretching into it, breathing into it. Take your time. And return to center. Okay. From here, I'm going to come into bound ankle pose. And just taking a minute here in bound ankle pose. So lower body sinking, upper body lengthening, and just let those knees just sort of fall to the floor. Hands can be either on the feet, or if you need to, you can try the hands behind if it gets tiring, or you can even just have the hands resting on top of the knees, like elbows on top of knees. So just holding for another breath or 2, just letting those hips open and spine lengthen. Deep breathing. Okay, little hip stretch. We're going to take one leg out, bring the other foot in, and we're going to head to knee pose next. So lower body's just sinking, and we're going to reach forward, fold forward, head to the knees, stretch out that hamstring. Take your time, sink into it, breathe into it. Take a minute here, relax into it. Fold forward. Feel that stretch. Come back up. The soles of the feet come together again. And just take a minute to let those, again, knees sink towards the ground and spine lengthen. And opening that hip up. Deep breathing. Relax and breathe. Let's try the other side. So, again, I'm just going to take the other leg out. Tuck the other foot in. Again, hips sinking. And just turning towards that long leg. Head towards the knees. Head to knee pose. And just take your time, breathe in and out, feel that stretch, relax into it, breathe into it, sink into it. Deep breath in and out. Okay, come back up. All right, so let's bring both legs in front, and I'm just going to shake them out, loosen up those muscles, pound it out, massage it out. Take a few seconds here just to relax those muscles in the back of the legs. And then we're going to bring one leg over, bring it close to the hip, foot close to the hip, round that foot down, lengthen your spine up, and again, turning away for another little twist. So opening chest, back, shoulders, simple twist here, deep breath in and out, lengthen, look out. Good. Return back to center. Shake it out, loosen it up, relax those legs. Let's try the other side. Cross that leg over, bring that foot close to the hip, lengthen your spine, and again, turning and looking out. Deep breath in and out, open chest, back, shoulders, breathe deeply. Squeeze out those abs, open that chest, lengthen that spine. Take a minute. Okay, good. Let's return back to center. So here, I'm going to have my hands grounding behind me, but shoulder width apart. Palms grounding, and we're going to lift through the hips, lengthen the spine, coming into a little back bend, opening the heart chakra, opening that chest, lengthening it up, deep breath in and out. And then come down gently. Let's walk our hands slowly forward to a forward fold. So just reaching those hands by the ankles, sinking into it, folding into it, breathe in and out. Sink forward, stretch out. Feel that hamstring stretching and lengthening. Okay, come back up. All right, this time we're going to bring one leg in front and one leg's just going to round behind. And we're just going to turn away from that ground foot. So again, both hips sinking, spine lengthening. Use the hands again to help, and just a gentle twist again. One hand on the outside knee and one hand behind the back. Open chest, back, shoulders. Lengthen and look out. Deep breath in and out, opening wide. So another little twist, return to center. Okay, from here, we're actually going to go into another hip stretch, a deeper hip stretch. We're going to go into pigeon. So this leg's going to almost stay the same. You can adjust it a little as you need to. I'm going to move forward a little on my mat, keeping that right knee at the right side. I'm going to extend this back leg back, and we're going to come into that resting pigeon. So again, you can just take your time. If you want, you can use a cushion or a brick to come down onto the forearms, or even let the arms come down and let the head come down. Just sink into it. So again, just be careful with your knee. We're opening the hip, so making sure that knee's on the edge, on the outside, and hands and shoulders are in the middle. Okay, come down slowly, and you're feeling that hip stretch. If you're feeling this a lot in the knee, bring it in a little, loosen it, like release it a little. But again, the goal here is to open that hip flexor, flexing through the front, extending through the back, and just sort of relax and ground in this pose. So you can just go right nice and deep, sink into it, relax into it. Embrace that hip stretch. This is where you should be feeling it, in the hip. If you're feeling a lot of discomfort in the knee, again, just adjust the leg so it's a little more relaxed. Relax down, sink down, breathe in and out. Okay, good. We're going to come up. I'm going to push the side. Hands grounding. I'm going to come into my back toe, and I'm going to lift back into down dog and just stretch out for a few seconds. Stretch out those legs, lengthen that spine, lengthen those hamstrings, lengthen the back, lengthen everything out. Deep breath in and out. Stretch out. Walk it out. And then gently come back down. We're going to come into Cobra again. So dropping lower body, opening the chest, lengthening the spine, grounding those palms shoulder width apart. Open the hip flexor, and then sink back, child pose, relax back into child pose. Rest here. Breathe. Roll yourself up. Okay, so let's repeat this on the other side. So I'm going to come back to sitting. So I have my right leg in front. This time I'm going to have my left leg in front. My right leg's just going to wrap around the side. So again, this is a little bit tighter on this side. So again, I'm trying to let the legs sink, lower body sink, hips sink. Okay, lengthening one arm up, one arm comes behind, the other arm's going to come over to opposite knee in a little gentle twist. Again, just taking your time. Deep breath in and out. Open chest, back, shoulders. Breathe in and out. Take your time with it. And then again, I'm going to come back to center, and I'm going to take this back leg, extend it back. So this left leg is going to stay roughly on the left side. My right leg's coming to the center almost of the mat, and just lengthening behind and coming into pigeon. Okay, so again, you can adjust the knee or heel as you need to. So it should be knee off to the side, hands sort of in the middle, shoulder width. and then the knees just to the side of that. And again, you're going to walk it forward, walk it down, reach forward, sink down, rest down if you want. And we'll just take like half a minute here just to let that hip release and open. Okay, deep breath in and out. Relax, sink, open that hip flexor. And again, just make sure your knee is not uncomfortable. Deep breathing, feel that hip stretch. Okay, good. One more time, we're going to come up slowly. And I'm going to come back into the back toe. So that's just resting pigeon. We're going to stretch out again those back legs. Lengthen it out. Take a minute to stretch out those legs. And I'm going to walk myself all the way in this time to Uttanasana or deep forward bend. And just hold here for a breath or two. Sinking forward, lengthening those hamstrings. Maybe holding on to the elbows for a few seconds. I'm going to roll up. Legs hip width apart, hands together. We're going into malasana, sinking back down. So I'm coming back down. And again, this is a hip opener. The hard thing about this one is just to keep the ankles on the floor as you come into it. We're opening up the hips, stretching up the knees and the ankles, okay? We're going to finish off by returning back to the ground. Back into sitting, let's come back to easy pose. Just take a minute in easy pose, another breath or two here. Deep breath in and out. Okay. And I'm going to try one or two a little more challenging hip stretches just before we finish off. So actually, we did simple twist. We're going to do the more advanced twist. So the more advanced twist, one leg is bent underneath. The other leg's going to come out over top of that knee. So the knees are bent, and you're bringing the other arm over. And again, you're twisting and turning away to the other side. Again, twisting out, opening the chest, lengthening spine. Breathe in, breathe out. Lengthen and open. Good. And then gently come back to center. So that leg that was on top is now going to go underneath. Okay. And again, just let that leg drop. And we're going to take the other leg over top. And again, to the other side, grounding that foot, sinking both hips down as best you can. Okay. And turning away from the ground foot for another little twist, lengthening and opening to the other side. Deep breath in and out, open chest, back, shoulders, deep breathing. Twist it out. And turning to center. Relax, ground center. Let's give those legs a shake out again. Massage out, loosen them up. Deep breath in and out. Excellent. Okay, one final hip stretch. So again, if you want to do a little forward fold, sink into it. We're going to come back up, and we're going to just try the half lotus. So some people can do full lotus. I usually just do the half. So again, one leg is under, relax, sinking. The other foot's going to come on top. Okay, and you're just bringing it up towards the hips as much as you can and trying to let those knees sort of sink down. Opening hips up, take a few deep breaths in and out in this half lotus position. Full lotus would just be this other leg tucked up and pulled in. So if you feel your hips are flexible, mine are not the best, then you could do that full lotus if you feel comfortable enough. Take another deep breath in and out here. Relax, sink into it, breathe into it. And then we're going to take that top leg down and bring the other foot on top. So again, to the second side. And again, just let those knees sink. Just let those hips open. Spine lengthening, full body breathing. So think about sinking that lower body, lengthening the upper body. So any of these stretches what we're doing sitting are actually all really helpful for hips. So getting the hips loosened up by just sitting through most of this practice today. Okay, let's release out, shake it out, loosen it up. I'm going to do one more lift. So again, my palms are grounded behind me and I'm coming into tabletop. So lifting the hips up, lengthening the spine up, opening the chest. Hold here for a breath or two. Let the hips open, spine lengthen, deep breathing. And then gently come back down, nice and slow. One more forward fold. Reaching forward, sink into it, breathe into it. Feel that stretch in the hands. Reaching to the side ankles. Deep breath in and out. Return back up and back into easy pose. Okay, so for the last minute or two, I like to just finish with a little bit of deep breathing. So just quieting the mind, relaxing the body. Hands can be in Janu Mudra or any of the other hand mudras. And again, think about lower body grounding, upper body lengthening, opening that heart, lengthening the spine, lengthening through the lungs as you breathe in and out. Okay. And just the last minute here, breathing deeply. Okay, thank you again for joining me today. A little quick warm up for the morning, and hopefully we'll see you again on Moving on the Mat.